Good morning. At least it's morning when I'm filming this. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to open the Lurella box for January. Right off the bat, I think this runs around $32, $34, somewhere in that price point. I will link them down below. You do get at least 7 items. It's usually more. It's all Lurella brand stuff. You can purchase anything. Shouldn't say anything. Most of the items I think you can purchase individually from their website. Their stuff's really affordable. So again, I will link them down below. And then let's jump in. New, welcome. Make sure you take a moment and subscribe. Right off the bat, I don't think I'm going to keep the palette that's in here. They always send out a little spoiler, sneak peek of what the box is going to look like roughly. And a lot of it depends on when you bill, because I used to get billed towards the end of the month, and a lot of times my boxes had substitutions in them just because they ran out of stuff, which is understandable. So you may not 100% get everything that I'm showing you, but it should be pretty close. I was able to switch when my box was built a little bit closer to the middle of the month. Okay, but anyways, like I said, I don't love the palette that's in here, and I'll get into it a little bit more later. There's 2 face masks in here. There's a lemon and a mango. I think I have a couple of these already in my fridge. I did try one once and I didn't have a reaction to it, which is good. If you're new, I used to have allergic reactions to sheet masks, and it wasn't every single one. I think it's a preservative that's in it that I'm allergic to, but I think I used the mango one that I had before, and it was fine. I had my husband try one. They worked fine. Again, no issues. So there's 2 of those. Generally, there's like a card or something in here that shows the stuff. I don't see one. So we'll just have to... Oh, I lost my box cutter. I don't know why I always put it away. Looks like there's another highlighter. We have a champagne-y one and a more icy one. I do really like their highlighters. At least the 2 that I have. Everything comes sealed. And then it's in a box. This says Pass the Bubbly is the name that's on this packaging. And again, usually there's a card in here, but I don't see a card. There may be one in the bottom. So that is the shade name, and they all come in the same black compact. Let me make sure, this is pretty, but let me make sure that this is not the same one that I have before I swatch it. It is not. The one that I have in a more champagne-y tone is called Jewels. This is what it looks like. The icy one that I have is upstairs in my caboodle. So this is the one that I already have. And again, I really like this one. It's very metallic-y. It has a little bit of like micro shimmer in it, but it's not a lot. I did bring a pack of baby wipes in here the other day. My mom gets me cases of these at Sam's Club because I have a 2- and a 3-year-old. We're in the process of trying to potty train them both, but if you have small kids, you know, you do go through baby wipes. So I was counting packages and I was like, let me throw one in here. Okay. Because I've needed wipes in here for a while. So this new one is called Pass the Bubbly. It looks like it maybe has a pink shift to it. The color is definitely a little bit different. They're not exactly, from there they kind of look similar, but if you look right here, there's a little bit of a shift. I feel like that's happening, whereas this one doesn't do that. So they are different, which is nice. Eventually, I would assume that we will start getting duplicates because they only have so many shades of this. So if you have the box for a while, I would assume you would run into a point where you just start getting, unless they come out with new shades, you're going to start getting duplicates because like I said, they don't have an endless amount. So there is a little bit of a pink shift. I don't know if they're maybe right there. You can see it a little bit. So it is different. It's pretty. I don't necessarily wear a ton of colored highlighters, but I like their formula a lot. Like I kept the icy one and I have used that one over the winter a little bit. So I will get use out of that. I think most of the stuff, there's like a peach theme, I think, in this box this month. This is a powder blush in Pinch Me. We did get a pink one. Oh, this, I think that's the, maybe their line. It's in Peachy. That's the actual shade. I think we got a pink one, and then we got a bronzer from this line. Like it almost looks like a cream. It's in a clear acrylic. Like this looks like a cream. It's not. It's a powder. I do like orangey blushes, so I'll swatch this because I'll keep this one. Oh goodness. Trying to make sure I didn't dig my nail into it. It's really soft, but yeah, when we got the first one, I think it was the bronzer. I thought it was a cream because it does look like a cream, but that's a really nice orange. I feel like orange blush is kind of making a comeback. Like I see more out there. I used to hold on to all the ones that I had because you didn't really see orange, like actual orange, because that to me is not peach. That's like straight up orange, but I like, oh, it's the, I was like, what am I hearing? The pan is moving around in there a little bit. You don't see straight up orange a lot, so I like that. There's a couple of brushes. There are numbers on it. Let me look carefully without touching this a whole lot. Let me see how. I've used some of their brushes and they work really well. I just don't want to keep this if this is a really big fluffy brush. That's one that I'll probably put in my giveaway, so I'm not going to take that out. Same thing with this one. I'll probably just put this in my giveaway. I don't necessarily need those. I am going to be doing a giveaway in February. I have a couple of new things that I'm going to purchase for it, and then also I will throw in stuff that I already have. This is a lip liner in Viral. That's pretty. I honestly, it says Precision Liquid Lip Liner. I was gonna say, I probably don't need this, but how is it liquid? I'm curious now. So let me look. And with my giveaway, most of the stuff will be new. I may throw in, oh, that's an interesting, it's like a felt tip almost. And it is liquidy. I can't say that I have anything like that. I would assume it maybe dries down and kind of acts like a stain throughout the day. That's interesting. So I will keep that because I can't say that I have anything like that. There is a big item in here. I don't know what this is. You can see it's not necessarily wanting to fit in the frame. Maybe it's travel. You need a travel bag of some sort. Or a tote bag. I like tote bags, so I'm not going to be upset if this is a tote bag. Not everybody likes tote bags, but like me, I do use them. I try and keep several in my car because the water is running upstairs. My mom and my mother-in-law like to send a lot of things home. I inevitably need bags. And then like Goodwill now, at least where I live, is starting to charge for plastic bags. So I try when I'm like thrifting to bring reusable bags. So this, I have a tan Lurella tote that I actually use as a diaper bag because I just keep diapers and wipes in it because my kids are a little bit older. I don't need a full-on diaper bag anymore. So the other tote bag we got, I use as my diaper bag. But this is pretty heavy duty. It seems like the bottom's a little bit more reinforced. There is a pocket on the inside. There's pockets on the side. It's got a snap enclosure. It's pretty big. So this is more heavy duty than the other one. But again, I do use these. So I could see not everybody being excited about a tote bag, but I am. And then there's a huge space sponge. This is a beauty. This is the large size. I don't think I've gotten a big one yet, this big. I know I've gotten a few of like the medium size ones, so we'll hold on to that. I'll put it in my sponge drawer. I do usually include a beauty sponge in with my giveaway stuff. I have a whole drawer of them. I just save them, but I will probably hold on to that one for right now. What is this? They look like little macaroons. I thought this was like a lip balm set, but I think these are also blending sponges, and they do look like little macaroons. That's an interesting little set. Again, I thought they were like lip balms when I looked at the picture, because I would not have thought that that is a sponge. Yeah, macaroon beauty sponge 3-pack is what the little thing says on the side. I don't know that I will necessarily use those per se, so these may be the one, just because they look like cookies, these may be the ones that I put in the giveaway for Valentine's Day, just because they're a little more cutesy. And then, let's see, I'm just gonna throw the trash back in here. I do have a trash can down here now, but since this whole box needs to go away, try and keep my trash can emptied longer. Okay. So the last thing is the palette. I was not excited for this when I saw this. I'm gonna pull out, I know I'm all over the place, it's early. I'm gonna keep some of the bubble wrap just for, I said, giveaway purposes. I have some bubble wrap up there, I can see it. Okay, so we'll hold on to that. And then again, everything is vacuum sealed. It's been a long week. My husband was out of town Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Him and his dad and my dad and my husband's best friend went to Bear Jackson up in Phoenix, which is a big car show. Celebrities will come and bring their cars and sell them. Like, people from all over come to it. It's pretty, like, nationally well known, I guess. So there was it Tuesday, Monday night? Nobody slept. Like, they were up all night. I slept like 2 hours. I'm still recovering. When you are over 20, I feel like your bounce back time, over 30 even, it's taking me like a week to recover from not sleeping Monday night and then being home with the kids. This one I feel like is a little better than the Ghost one. The Ghost one, I feel like, because of the side, like the packaging started to warp a little bit and like the lid was not sitting flat. This one seems like it's a little bit better. I still don't love the shape of this, so I will not be keeping this. This is a pretty color story, I will say. Again, I'm not going to touch it. I will probably, if I don't put this one in this giveaway, it'll go in a future giveaway, because I think I have 2 smaller eyeshadow palettes that I'm getting, so we'll see. But yeah, I don't love the shape of this, so I'm not going to keep this one. And I feel like I don't love the ones where it completely removes, because I feel like it's doesn't stay on there real securely. This one, like I said, feels better than the Ghost one. The Ghost one, you could see like the lid did not sit on it fully flat, and I was like, this is gonna become an issue later, so I decluttered that palette. But so we'll put that one back in the box, and I will go so far as to put it back in the bubble wrap, because I know I'm not. When I saw the picture of it, like, I don't love the big weird shaped ones. As cute as the Ghost one was, like, those odd shaped ones are a pain to store. I still like have issues with my Jeffree Star palettes because of that, and it's just, I know me long term, it's Same thing with this peach one. I was like, yeah, I don't love that. If I had a smaller amount of palettes, it'd probably be a little bit different story, but I hover around like 200. So realistically, things are shoved. There's a lot of things shoved together. So that for me is probably not ideal. So I'm gonna just not even keep that. So I'm not gonna keep the palette. I'm not gonna keep these probably. I'll probably keep these down here just because I have several in my fridge upstairs. The brushes will go in with my giveaway stuff. So I'm going to keep the large sponge. I'm going to keep the liquid lip liner, the blush, and then the highlighter. Because again, this is one of my favorite things from the company that we get. So yeah, not a bad box. Let me know what you thought. How many items did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, counting the tote bag. So it says generally over 7. I think they guarantee at least 7. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Again, I will leave everything for them down below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.